Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, pause for just a second while I silence everything but the cat. All right, we're good. Let's go. So today's full review episode is going to be of the Luminar Mezcal Reposado. I'm already tripping. Aged in oak for 3 months, $3.75. It is protected appellation of origin, 40% alcohol by volume, and there's, I don't want to scan that. Yeah. Don't need all that extra stuff in there. There's your NOM, 0286X. Lot number says C bottle. If I can find that lot number on the bottle, I'll show it to you. Oh, there it is. Just in case you wanted to see some LR271025-42. So, let's get this cork popped. That is a blacked out cork. It's very soft. I don't know if it picked up or not. Let's go ahead and have a pour. I wasn't looking at the glass. So it's a nice, really tall bottle. Just hope you have a shelf for it, or if it's going to sit on top or the desk or something. But anyway, for all my new reviewers out there, we do a 3-part series. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first pour with you because that's what we do. Part 2, where we are at here today, we will drink it down halfway. We will put the cap back on it, cork on it, whatever. Goes back on the shelf. 375s go back for a week, week and a half. Regular standard 750s, they go up for a week and a half, 2 weeks. They can off gas, mellow out, open up, and let it sit there. I go online, find out anything I can find, anything worth talking about. Bring it back, we talk about it, I score it, continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we have the final pour compared to the first pour and everything in between. So I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. It is a Reposado, but it is extremely light. It's like a very light tint of gold hue. Now the nose wants to start running. Perfect. On the nose, it's almost like a soda. Like a carbon dioxide. Okay, so I think that was just a bit of ethanol. I got that first whiff and pulled it all out of the glass. So it does say it's rested for 3 months. It doesn't say what kind, but I'm thinking it's probably what, white virgin oak. You think 3 months, probably white virgin oak, azul agave, Zacatecas, Kimbo Sabi. Are they the same? I didn't really understand that part, but apparently there's a clone or something out there. I guess they're mistaken for each other or something like that. This was a Total Wine exclusive, my not so convenient Total Wine exclusive. So we are here on the full review, and that's about it. So Mr. Randy paid $26.54 out the door for this 40% alcohol by volume Mezcal. Now it has a bit of staunchiness, a little bit of I want to say bittersweet, like almost like an old boot or something. It's like deep. It's like a deep staunchiness. Okay, this was a different one, quite unique. Getting into mezcal, I mean, even though it's a Reposado, they do have an añejo and they do have a blanco, but so in mezcal they use different types of the agave, many different types of the species of the plant, which gives it very subtle differences, nuances, if you will, in the flavor profile. Also texture on palate and everything. So there's a lot of things that are trying to cram in my brain when I'm smelling this. I'm nosing it. It's a lot different. It's much different from off the rip. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Peppery. Very peppery. A slight bit of bitter sweetness. A little bit of caramel in the background, kind of hiding behind all that pepper. Yeah, this was relatively, I don't want to say new, but I couldn't find a whole heck of a lot about it. I just found out like I said, one website was talking about how this was either a clone or was cloned by a Kimosabe, Zacatecas. Yeah, I need to work on my Spanish pronunciation. Let's go ahead and get that second one out. Viscosity is okay. The camera does not, I mean, it's barely, but this has a sort of shimmer and shine to it. The very slightest tint of gold, like white gold. Like white gold has a very, it's almost undetectable for most. There's a very unique little like outlining shimmery shyness to it that's golden. It's not picking up on the camera. Lots of pepper on the tongue. I have not had a lot of action on the tongue as of yet lately. I'm doing a lot of different reviews, but sometimes tequila can give it to you. I gotta hurry this one up. I'm on kind of a tight schedule. So the nose, very light, very dry. The palate, lots of pepper. It's got a little bit of caramel twist to it, hanging around in the back behind all that spicy pepper. Oh, it's kind of a big one, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do it to it. Let's do it. That was more than I wanted. But now my nose really wants to start running. It went on the palate relatively smooth and clean. And it was like a fresh wave of clean. And then everything starts to build back up. Oh, yeah. For like 2 seconds, there was nothing. And it starts to just slowly build up all over the mouth. Mostly on the tongue. A little bit on the roof of the mouth. Cheeks, jowls, gums, lips. The back end is really deep in the back end. And it's slowly starting to build up like a crescendo. Pretty interesting finish. I like it. That's a pretty nice finish. It's very interesting. I like how that worked. Now it's mostly gums, top and bottom, between the lips and the gut and the teeth. Are really just flashed up right there. Whew. And it's sort of moving around, but wow, it's kind of like moving around. It's interesting. I got to move on. So let's put a score on this, shall we? Shoot from the hip. Strong 3 out of 5. Here's the thing. It's a Total Wine exclusive. That back end, it's moving. It's like moving around. It's very interesting. A lot of that is coming. Well, a lot of the score is coming from that. $26.54 for $3.75. Relatively expensive. But I just got into Mezcal, so it's kind of like I've had a few good Mezcal, and I think I've had, yeah, we've had a couple good Mezcal. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of a high pricer for a $3.75. Not a whole lot of transparency in what you're getting here. It could probably go off of third-party review sites, and you could take their word for it. But I need an official source, either from the people that put the label on the bottle or people who put the stuff in the bottle. That's who I want to talk to about what's in the bottle. So, yeah. The nose is relatively light. It was much better off the rip. The full review where we are here today, it's had time to sit, relax, open up. got interesting. Got a little bit more interesting than I remember from off the rip. I think this, it's not gonna take very long for me to get down to that final pour. Probably have that final pour ready to sit back on the shelf tonight and see you back here in, I don't know what, probably less than a week. I'll probably finish this one off in less than a week. I feel like a week time. We'll put it on the schedule for about a week. So everything now is really settled down, but it's got this sort of like resonating like hum almost. If I can transfer that into your mind, it's all like really low end back, sort of like a rumble, like and it's weird. This has been an interesting one for sure. My fair price on this, it's a $3.75, so let's pump it up to the $7.50. $7.50 is probably around about 30 something, $35 out the door, maybe 30 something, maybe pushing 40. I don't think they make it in the $7.50, to be completely honest. I've only seen the 3 and I've only seen it in the $3.75, so they might only be $3.75s. Well, all right. So my fair price, definitely not this. Not $26.54 out the door. Would I buy this again? Maybe the Añejo. I'll think about it, but I don't know. I usually like to judge a line based on the Reposado, because then I could go down to the Blanco or go up to the Reposado. Anywho, there it is. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Do yourself a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you've done so already. That way these videos will come right to you as soon as they are done. Do me a favor in the comment section. Love to know where you're at. What are you drinking? Have you tried this Luminar? Have you even seen it? I mean, you'd have to have a Total Wine and Spirits, I think, because it's an exclusive. Well, there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have an interesting one.